In this video, we're going to go over 10 horror movies filmed right here in Florida. So stay tuned and see if you can name them all. Sometimes they're different. We're staying in more. Sometimes we are only seeing people through a screen. Some days we just don't go anywhere and don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. And I'm telling you now that this is the time when we're watching more movies than ever. So why not take that local love that you have to the next level and check out some of the local horror films that were made right here in Florida. We all love that little sensation of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? It's a little bit of a mystery and a whole lot of spooky stuff going on, but something about it does bring a little smile to your face. You either love them or you hate them. So now we're going to go over 10 different films that in part or in full were filmed right here in Florida. And let's see if you can guess all the ones on our list of 10 today. And if we missed one, we know there's more out there. Go ahead and drop your comment down below and let us know what other scary movies that were filmed here that we may have missed. So now it's time to turn off the lights and get into that favorite mode. Get your popcorn ready. Grab your favorite snack, get in your favorite spot, and get ready for a surprise, because that's what a good horror movie always is. So let's go through some of these great movies filmed right here in Florida. Number 1, Cape Fear, 1991. Directed by Martin Scorsese and starring Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte, this was filmed in part in Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood, Florida. For any of you that have never seen Cape Fear, it was a great thriller of a movie. A lawyer's family is terrorized by a prisoner that he had defended years before, and has since suggested that perhaps there was some evidence that the lawyer didn't share that might have gotten him a lighter sentence. This one's a great one, and you certainly don't want to miss it. Number 2, Crawl, 2019. Directed by Alexandre Aja, starring Kaya Socodolario and Barry Pepper. Filmed in part in Tampa Bay, Florida. A young woman, while attempting to save her father from a hurricane here in Florida, finds herself trapped as the house is flooding and she must fight against alligators coming from everywhere. This one will definitely get your heart pumping. Number 3, Day of the Dead, 1985. Directed by George A. Romero, starring Laurie Cardile and Terry Alexander. Survivors of a zombie apocalypse shelter in an underground bunker in Florida and try to determine what will become of the human race and what's their next move. This will be a classic treat of a zombie movie. Don't miss it. Fear of Rain, directed by Castile Landon, starring Katherine Hagel and Harry Connick Jr., filmed in Tampa Bay and St. Petersburg, Florida. After being diagnosed as schizophrenic, Rain starts having nightmares about her teacher, Miss McConnell, and realizes that sometimes she sees her with a young girl and she feels like she may have captured her. Is it more than just a dream? Number 5, Jeepers Creepers, 2001. Directed by Victor Sala, starring Justin Long and Gina Phillips. Filmed in and around Ocala, Florida. As a brother and sister travel across country, they are met by an unwanted tailgater who follows them about. And the story just gets spookier and spookier from there. And it really takes on a very scary toll. So if you've never seen Jeepers Creepers, this one's definitely not for the faint of heart. Number 6, Creature from the Black Lagoon, 1954. It's directed by Jack Arnold, starring Richard Carlson and Julia Adams. Filmed near Palatka, Florida and Wakulla Springs, Florida. This is a true classic. If you've never seen The Creature from the Black Lagoon, you definitely want to check it out. This is for the true horror connoisseur. Number 7, Jaws 3D. Directed by Joe Alves, starring Dennis Quaid and Bess Armstrong. Filmed in SeaWorld Orlando and Navarre, Florida. This classic of the Jaws movies is the only one they did in 3D and also was filmed right here in our own SeaWorld. And it's good to note that Navarre, Florida is also where Jaws 2 was also filmed. So check it out the next time you want to see something a little familiar. Number 8, Cassadaga, 2011. Directed by Anthony DiBlasi, starring Kellen Coleman and Kevin Alejandro. Filmed in Cassadaga, Florida. A young woman moves to Cassadaga trying to get over the tragic death of her sister and finds herself in a situation where she's at the mercy of a sociopath dubbed Geppetto. This one will have you looking over your shoulder a lot, so make sure that you don't watch this one alone. Number 9, Sharknado 3, Oh Hell No. Directed by Anthony C. Ferranti, starring Ian Ziering and Tara Reid. Filmed in Universal Orlando. As Finn Shepard is in Washington, D.C. to receive a Presidential Medal of Freedom from the President, another Sharknado strikes. And as he's on his way to rescue Claudia, who's in Universal Orlando, he encounters a fognado and other things stopping him from getting where he's going. And then gets the help of a hardened Sharknado storm trapper and her partner, Lucas Stevens. Will they be able to survive yet another Sharknado? Number 10, Devil's Advocate, 1997. Directed by Taylor Hackford, starring Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino. Filmed in Jacksonville, Florida and Gainesville, Florida. Would you sell your soul for the right job? As a young lawyer is groomed for a position in a major New York firm, he starts to realize that perhaps it's not what it appears to be, or who it appears to be that runs this firm. What kind of deal would you make with the devil? Have you seen all the films on our list? Do you have a few more that you'd like to add? We'd be willing to do a part 2. Just drop us a comment if it's something you guys would like to see. Make sure you give us a thumbs up and follow us on all of our platforms. Let us know if you like what we're doing and if you'd like to see more film options. Other than that, guys, peace. We're going to catch you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends.
And hit that bell so you know when we have a new video.